Hi, welcome to my contractually obligated live stream. Today we're sponsored by HelloFresh, but there was some shit that happened today with Half-Life that I figured we should talk about. There's some stuff going on in my life right now that sucks ass in a way that it sucks. I mean, sucking ass can be good. It sucks. What's a bad way of sucking? Non-consensual ass? It sucks non-consensual ass. So I've been working really hard on this. Check this out. Yeah, so so I've been working my ass off like crazy to get this show on the road. The first episode of this of the new season of the first season, the first episode of the show for real is meant to air October 1st in the evening exclusively to Floatplane. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit that deadline because we have a couple of very dear family members currently in hospice. But so like yesterday or the day before, I recorded a bunch of gameplay of some of the demos that went up for this boomstick event. So like this is a game that's being developed now, but if you just record it on a VCR, it like looks perfect for the time, right? So I played that, and then I played this other game called Coven, which is fucking great. This game is very good. And then I played Hoyle card games. And then what did I play? Yeah, I played this fucking thing. I hacked the game a bit to be in a 4:3 aspect ratio and recorded like maybe 20 minutes of gameplay on this one. And so for the demo disc section of the game, in the lore of the show, PC Player Monthly obviously ships with a demo disc, and whatever demos have come out that, you know, lately, I'm going to show. Obviously not all of them, you know, so I picked a few of them. And so I picked this game, which was recommended to me on Discord. I don't remember the name. I have my script written. I still have to record the script just to go to do this part. And then I played this for like 40 minutes. And then I played Coven. I remember this was called Coven. This game was really cool. This game, Coven, is you are a woman who was burned at the stake as a witch who comes back from the dead to wreak havoc on the townspeople who killed you. And it's got like Doom Eternal movement and really interesting art style and theming and music and sound design. The gameplay looks very, very simple, like almost Quake, just point and shoot, but it's more complicated than that. You've got spells. I guess it's more like Hexen 2. But you've also got like a dash and a double. You can upgrade to a double jump eventually. And you can go to the spirit realm and you eat the corpses for health of the people that you kill. It's fucking wild. This game's pretty great. Hoyle Card Games is the best video game ever made. This is Spite and Malice from Hoyle Card Games. Ashley Amber, $4. Hell yeah. Oh, PQ. I own that game. I literally own that game. It's right there. Thank you, Ashley. So we're going to, the music will play in a bit. And then this game just came out. I forget what it's called, but I bought it, and it doesn't support 4:3 aspect ratios, but it's a Unity game, so you can force it to support it. It moves HUD elements around, but for the sake of the video, it's fine. I played this for way too long. The way I do this is I record all of the games. So, okay, I have a modern computer hidden in the 90s room that's plugged into what's called a KVM, which is a switch that allows you to use the same mouse and keyboard for multiple computers. So I have my 1998 PC. Is Hexen and Coven made by the same people? No. So I have the 98 PC, the Dell Dimension 4100 with all my custom stuff in it. Dark Row, any news that I missed? Yeah, we'll get to it. Also, we're sponsored today by HelloFresh. We're trying to get people to sign up. I was told that I need to try and get 5 people to sign up, and we've had only 1 person who signed up, and it counted. So exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat. I'll do a bit of a spiel for HelloFresh, but I also have footage of me unboxing the HelloFresh box. This is what we were not meant to just sit here and talk today. We were meant to do a cooking stream. Electra and I, we were going to make pizza, but Electra's grandmother, whom I've spoken very positively about in the past on stream, is nearing her end, so my life has been a lot of going to like hospice houses, and shit sucks. But that's okay. That's life. But we were planning on doing this cooking stream. We couldn't do it. It's just on the day we had the cooking stream scheduled with Stream Elements, she got taken to the hospital for real, and it went real downhill from there. Am I live? Did something go wrong? Okay. So there's that. Hi, watching for the clout. Appreciate that. And then my grandmother is also not doing incredibly well. And then I also have another family member, who is also not doing. Things are very stressful right now, but that's okay. Life is okay. I'm lucky to have this job, and I'm lucky to be here. We're live. Hi. So we couldn't do the cooking stream. By the time that I had time to do the cooking stream, which was today, all the ingredients, not all the ingredients, some of the ingredients had gone bad. Electra had already cooked her meal. We got 2 meals. Electra cooked hers. She loved hers. I got homemade pizzas and stuff. And by the time we had time to actually cook for ourselves, because we were spending entire days and nights in hospitals and stuff, it was too late. The fresh produce that was in the HelloFresh had gone bad because it had been over a week on its produce. What are you going to do? But I can say that the food was incredibly high quality. What Electra had got, she loved. And if you want to be able to, if you're in a situation like me and you just don't have time to really cook for yourself, HelloFresh can really put together meals very quickly. And in fact, they also have ready-made meals ready to go for you. So exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat. If you have some extra income and you want to be able to get yourself some really high-quality food, you can use my link, and I get a pretty great kickback for every box that I sell. And we want to try and get 5 if that's possible. I don't know if it is, but hey, if you can, we can. And we're going to talk about some Valve stuff and some Half-Life stuff. You know, that's how it goes. Yeah, it's it's funny because it's like I got back from QuakeCon so energized to take on the world and to like really do all this stuff and like get everything done and do what I want to do. But the first step of that was to get off some of the medication I was on, and that fucking killed me. That was awful. And then I started getting better from that, started working again, and then all this family stuff started happening. So, you know, it's a mess, but that's life. What are you going to do? I might as well just read the HelloFresh copy here, real quick. Click on my link or use my code and get 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. 1 item per box on an active subscription if you're in the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discounts will apply. Free meals applied at discounts on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. So if you GBC_OW, thank you so much. Yeah, so I've been taking more sponsors lately because I'm trying to save money. Obviously, I want to start a family eventually, but also to be able to try and pay an editor for GCB, not GBC. Thank you for the Twitch Prime for the Time Travel Show. So I have to show this unboxing. It's contractually obligated to do so. So here's a video of me unboxing the HelloFresh box. That's me. That's me. That's me. Look, guys, that's me. We got Hormel pepperoni in the box. We got kale. We got some lettuce. We got some marinara sauce in a box. That's pizza dough. That's not mozzarella. There's some snack parmesan. There's a little chunk of snack parmesan. Parmesan. That's right. Exclamation point. Hello Fresh in the chat. Yeah. So, I don't know if you saw. But there was a fake leak today. It was fake. Okay? It was fake. Hey, guys. It was fake. Hey, guys. It was fake. That leak from today? You know that leak from today? Whoa. It's all right. It's all right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Hey, that's so nice, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 20. You didn't need to do that. I appreciate that. Fake leak. We got a fake leak to talk about today. Fake leak. So it's a green onion, but it's fake. It's actually a purple onion. All right. So, let me see if I can find it. So a bunch of leaked concept art. Well, a bunch of stuff claiming to be concept art from HLX leaked. and it's not real. It's fake. It partially AI, partially community made, partially traced over, and then made very, very, very low resolution. The shit got posted onto Ashley Amber, $4. Okay, so it said, I don't have a Twitch account anymore, so I wanted to send you some love through here. Heart, heart, heart. Here's a song. We'll listen to your songs in a minute. Okay, so here I'm going to open the image. So this is what leaked on 4chan. The 4chan post said that this leaked through a Chinese form. Some Chinese message board leaked this supposed HLX concept art stuff. So it's fake. This isn't real. This isn't real, guys, okay? This is not real. But this is kind of making the rounds right now. Couple of things. This is a trace over from a frickin' Corey Lato video. We got old man Gordon, but we got young Gordon here. We got like 35, 40-year-old Alex, and we got like 60-year-old Alex, and we got like 80-year-old Alex, and then we've got like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. But what's really interesting about this stuff, right, is it's very obviously trying to emulate Claire's art style. Here, 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 and here. This looks, some of this genuinely does look like the art style of something a specific artist at Valve would do. Claire, whom was hired from fucking, God, my brain is a mess for today. Ashley Amber, thank you so much for the other 4. I appreciate that. But so this is fake. This one is almost certainly done through an AI generated thing. This one is an AI generated regen of an already existing render. This is a trace over of a Corey Lato video. And some of it is genuinely interesting art, like this one. That's kind of interesting. Okay. And like, okay, and then these just like you genuinely, you could just ask like Gemini or whatever the big AI image gen model is nowadays to generate Half-Life looking things. Not ChatGPT. ChatGPT's image gen model sucks dick. I mean, they all suck dick. Yes, okay, so obviously, so LV John Freeman or HL John Freeman is in the chat and saying like, you know, it's not good enough to be Claire. And that's true. I agree with that. The shading's wrong. The line work is wrong. But it's very apparent that they're trying to copy a style. Do you know what I mean? Like, to add legitimacy to it, they're trying to be like, well, when you see Claire's artwork, it kind of looks like this. Yo. You ready for Mounts of Mayhem? Yeah. Thank you, Z. It's 8 months on Twitch Prime, 5-month streak. You know. If it was, so I want to play this little game. If it were real, what would this be telling us? Well, it'd be telling us that there's time travel in HLX. Now, is that true? I don't know. I'm keeping myself away from story beats. But like multiple versions of Alex would suggest a multiverse story. I don't care. I just want to play the game and enjoy it and then mod it and data mine it and have the community kind of go around it like they did with Half-Life Alyx, but on a larger scale because, you know, more people can actually play the game. Couple of things of note. HLX is real. Okay, guys? HLX is real. It's in development. It's been in development for a very long time now. But people are very, very... Ashley Amber with another $4. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. You know, people like there's this like cycle of people who are excited for Half-Life that I don't even fall into, where it's like, okay, new information will come out through it's Abrams, Bebop, and Dynamo. We got great talent. Hayes and Yamatu. Thank you. Ibune with the 36 months on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Is this going to get canned? No. No, it's not. I gotta watch what I say here. I don't think my stream deck is set up right yet. It's not working, but I have to watch what I say here. It's just just chill out, guys. But it's like people lose their goddamn minds if they go longer than 2 weeks without a new piece of information about HLX, and it's like half of you aren't gonna play it. I know half of you that are acting like children when it comes to this are not going to sit down and play it end to end. You'll watch a little bit of my stream, you'll wait for it to go on sale, but then you'll get distracted and never actually end up playing it. Chill, okay? It's fine. I don't know how many times that Gabe Follower and myself have to tell you. DMND Dylan, yo, what up, brah? Ooh, what are your specs? What are your specs, man? What are your specs? 53 months, tier 1. Dylan's a good friend of mine. I won't because I probably can't run it. It's Source 2. Hugely. This is not an Unreal Engine 5 game. It's a Source 2 game. It will run on almost anything you throw at it, and if it doesn't, you'll be able to pare down the engine easily. It's Source 2. But it's really crazy how just toxic the community has gotten. Like, it's gotten really bad. And I think part of that is just it's like a industry-wide problem where, like, pretty much everybody is toxic nowadays, at least in some capacity, and patience doesn't exist. Nuance doesn't really exist anymore. Everything is either or and so it's just like, okay, well, I make my videos when I have something interesting to talk about. This is not video worthy. This is some fake leak that was put up on 4chan to either demonstrate some poor community member's exploration of the franchise or AI of some sort, or on the very off chance that this is real, not at all representative of what the final product is going to be, because this shit... Okay, let's pretend hypothetically that this was real, and it's not. This stuff is like character exploration. If this was real, this shit is at least 5 years old. We are so far away from this being something that any developer at Valve would be doing on this project right now. If this was real, it's the same as the kind of concept art that was in the final hours of Half-Life Alyx that was not at all representative of Half-Life Alyx. Yes, yes, I completely agree. The toxicity is a reflection of the world, or at the greater world at large, and people kind of venting their frustrations about things that are outside of their control through means that they do have control over. I understand that. I get that. Don't take it out on me. The fuck did I do? What did I do? But also, like, narratively, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Alyx is in stasis. Alyx is in stasis. Alyx is not going to age. Gordon might age. Alyx is in stasis. Alyx is in stasis. And has been since the ending of episode 2. No matter how much of a time jump that occurs, as far as the canon is concerned, Alyx Vance is in G-Man stasis. The same G-Man stasis that Gordon was in. And through the 20-year time jump between Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, Gordon Freeman didn't change one iota. Because he didn't age. Let me get a look at you, man. You haven't changed one iota. Last I remember, I sent you up for help. Yeah. Canonically, Gordon has aged like 3 weeks since... Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. From that moment until... Come on, Gordon, we got work to do. Like 3 weeks have passed for Gordon. It's like nothing has happened. It's less than a month. So Half-Life is 3 days, right? Or is it 2? How many days is Half-Life 1? Half-Life 1 is 2 days. Half-Life 3 is 3. Half-Life 2 is 3 days. Episode 1 well, actually no. Half-Life 2 for him is 3 days, but there's a time jump, but it doesn't matter. It's like 3 days. And then episode 1 is a day, and then episode 2 is a day. That's like less than 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Half-Life 1 is like 2 days. From good morning to the Nile and the G-Man offer exception. Gordon doesn't need sleep. He's fed meth through his asshole in the HEV suit. Yeah, like 1 business week. So, like, okay, so hypothetically, let's imagine, okay, Alex is in stasis and there is a time jump representative of the time that has passed between episode 2 and now. That's 18 years. Gordon was 28 at the beginning of Half-Life 1, which means he's 46, 47. He's not that gray at 47. I understand life's been hard for him. He is not that gray at 47. He was 27. Okay, he's 46. 46 is middle age. He is not that fucking gray. Half-Life Alyx was a simulation. None of it ever happened. I don't believe that, because why would Alex Vance of the past be aware of a thing that happened in the future? It's stupid. Yeah. Microplastics? I think the Combine wouldn't be, yeah, I don't think the Combine uses plastic. I don't know. No, it's fake. The art is fake. That fucking art is fake, okay? The game is not coming out in December also, which was another thing that the 4chan poster claimed. What? A December release for one of the most important video games in modern history? No. No. I could see a November release, but we would be seeing an announcement in like 2 weeks. No, we're going to see a 26 release. Yeah. Like, it's looking like a 2026 release. How sure are you that it's fake? It's fake. Ashley Amber, another $4. Thank you so much for the money. I appreciate that. Combine enslaved the planet. At least they got rid of the microplastics. Well, they destroyed like 2/3 of the living humanity. I don't know. Man, people just call everyone Combine nowadays. The Combine did prevent 9/11. That is historically that is true. About as sure as I am that this stream isn't pre-recorded. I don't do prereqs, not for a whole stream. Yeah, the G-Man artwork is the picture. Well, it's from a thing. Man, it's easy to tell it's fake. You can look at the few images in there up close, even AI. It's clearly AI even for characters. It has no function, like the Alex art on top with the hair. It has no function. It's fake. Right, yeah, so you always have to remember when looking at concept art, what is the purpose of a piece of concept art, right? What is the concept art trying to convey? What your video game Sexy Music, what is the concept art trying to achieve? What is the practical purpose of that piece of concept art? There is very like what John is saying is the art itself has very, very little function to it. Can I send a URL? No. Is it true the Coldplay are writing the soundtrack for HLX? That is not true. It's a YouTube URL? No, thank you. Let me DM you an image of what I'm talking about. All right. So let's see what Dylan's PC part picker thing is here. This parts list is private. That's a shame. Does this work? Yes, that works. Okay, we're gonna start playing Ashley Amber's donated music. Yeah. Are there any clear advantages to Source 2 since Alex, or is anything built on top of its capacity from 2020? Oh, it's been upgraded significantly. Yeah, there's a lot that could be said about that I don't have time to talk about in a video anything right now. And I don't have the brain capacity to truly explain. I've been pulled in every which way lately. The best gamer alive. Any new shit about Codename TF? You think it's a full-fledged game and not a demo? Codename TF is a piece of software that is in production at Valve that uses the Team Fortress franchise. That is what we know. And it's been in development since at least the beginning of the year. Has Deadlock inherited much of those improvements? In some capacities. In some of them. Some of those, yes, not all of them. There are certain things that it's just no reason to put into the Deadlock build because it's like, wouldn't be part of a server thing. DM'd examples? Alright, John, let's see what's up. This image here, it's supposed to be hair variants, but you can see it just doesn't do anything. This isn't even amateur work. You can look closely at the details of the facial structure of the neck. The AI constantly regenerated that. It makes no sense production-wise. At least it's definitely AI accelerated. Yeah, so what they're saying, what John is saying here, is that this piece of art, this piece of leaked Half-Life HLX concept art, doesn't make any goddamn sense, because what this is meant to be is, let's explore what Alex's new hairstyle will be, right? So we're going to draw a bunch of different examples. Notice how the face is different each time. That's not what you do. You copy and paste it so that you can compare what the hair looks like on the same face. The fact that the face has to be regenerated each time is evidence of some kind of AI being used here. Also, there is not enough variation in this hair. I mean, come on. Come on. If you think that this is what actually looks like some kind of stylistic exploration choice sheet, which is what this is trying to be, there would be significant difference between what is being shown here. Finite, minute detail changes like this don't get choice sheets like this. They're just discussed and then chosen. That's not how game dev works. There's no point to this. And then John also... And then this one, yeah, this is the most egregious example of this was AI generated. The AI is trying to do something, but it falls apart. It's so pixelated to hide the fact that the suit is not the same in each goddamn picture. The lines are different. The orange just cuts off. The lines are different. The lines of the suit do not match picture to picture. This is not the same suit. This is really low quality AI generated nonsense. It just is. And most modern AI image gen models can do better than that. John thinks you'd get fired for turning this in. Maybe. It's fake. Okay? Can you tell me the latest updates for Half-Life 3, please? I just did. It's in production. Chill your horses. I understand that we all need escapism. We all need something to escape with, because right now just sucks dick in a bad way. Not that there's anything bad with sucking dick. I'm just, sucking dick, bad connotation. I understand people need their escapist materials, and for a lot of people, especially in this community, people's escapist materials are Half-Life 3 news. The amount of times I get asked, okay, can I get an update on the newest Half-Life 3 news? Guys, if I haven't made a video, there is nothing to talk about. Now, there probably is something to talk about right now if I went looking and tried to make a video, but I don't have a sponsor due right now, so I'm not being forced to work right now, and I'm going through some stuff right now. So I haven't really had time to dig my nose into anything, like at all. I've been spending my time in hospitals, hospice houses, family members' houses, watching very, very dear loved ones slowly fade away. And it's really hard. So, no, I don't have any information on Half-Life 3 to talk about right now. I just don't have the energy to put into working on Half-Life 3 content right now. Gabe Follower might, you know. But the little bit of work energy that I do have, Ashley Amber, this is on the background tape. So the little bit of energy that I do have, I'm putting towards making sure that the first episode of Time Travel Show happens without a hitch. And it's coming along very well, but I only have like maybe 2 hours a day on average to put towards it. But I did make a final copy of the background music tape. I want to make 2 more so that I have more variety of music, but I'm putting a lot of effort into absolutely every aspect auditorily and visually and interactively that I can into the show. And that'll be your escapist material. I promise. Very, very soon, like within the week. But this is one of the songs that's on the background tape. I have this Type 2 cassette, a chrome tape, brand new chrome tape that I took out of the shrink. And I went through, and on Discord and on Twitter, I asked people to suggest obscure 1990s video game soundtracks that you really like. And I got a lot of really great recommendations. But what I had to do, because it's a bunch of random rips from a bunch of different songs, they're all at different volumes. If you're putting it all onto tape, you need it all to be the same volume about. Every single song that I was sent, I literally went in and equalized and compressed and did some work to better, represent, so that everything's about the same equalization and everything's about the same. Blippo Plus? I don't know what that is. Scrub Thillin with the Twitch Prime. But yeah, so the background music tape is really good. The background videotape, I need a second one because I only have 2 hours of 2 hours and 10 minutes of background video. For thematic reasons, the first episode's background video is Space Ghost Coast to Coast with commercials spliced in, and I literally had to edit that together. Yeah, I've literally so much effort. Like, I literally found interstitials and commercials. I cleaned them up. I put them together. And then then I recorded it all tape. So I have one 90-minute cassette tape audio for background music that's going to be played on a loop that I can control based on what's happening on screen. And then the television in the background will be tuned to Cartoon Network, but it's something that I put together where I put everything together: commercials, ad break, television show, ad break, interstitial, commercial, ad break, and put that onto a brand new VHS tape. I need a second one. I have almost all the pre-recorded segments done. I need to do one more. And then we should be good to go. Then the show should be good to go. The first 2 episodes live are going to be exclusive to the Floatplane live stream platform. And that's mostly just to, show that Floatplane is the support platform for time travel. The edited versions will be going up on the main YouTube channel, so don't worry about that. The Floatplane is the place to be able to watch the unedited VODs of all of the streams with all the audio still attached to it. Yeah, so that's that. There's a lot that's just like literally the little bit of mental energy and time that I have with all this shit that's going on has been going towards making sure that the time travel show is ready to go. It's good to go. So that's what I'm working on. So as for Half-Life stuff, there's definitely stuff to talk about. I don't have time to talk about it because I'm not like super in depth with it right now because I'm busy. There's stuff going on. But, right, today we're here because of a contractual obligation. I'd be sleeping otherwise. Today we're here for a contractual obligation with HelloFresh. Use ! HelloFresh in the chat and get your own HelloFresh box. HelloFresh. It's actually good. It's pretty good. If you want some HelloFresh, you can HelloFresh, sign up. It really helps me out if you do. We need to get a few more signups for that. We all know what HelloFresh is. I'll I'll read the copy one more time, though. We're listening to Justice. All right, where's the copy? Click on my link. Click my link or use my code and get 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life, 1 item per box with active subscription if you're in the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Free meals applied at discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies plan by plan. Enjoy more convenient options than ever with new options on the menu like 15-minute meals, prep and bake, and ready-made meals. How about that? Exclamation point, HelloFresh. Appreciate it. Peace and hair grease. I'm Tyler McVicker. Hi. So, exclamation point, HelloFresh. Exclamation point, HelloFresh. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's somebody on 4chan being a dumbass and making, on the surface, somewhat convincing leak content, but it's fake. It's... Drink water. Ah! So, okay, I should see this game Blippo Plus. Blippo Plus? I should see Blippo Plus. Not very water. I don't have any water here with me right now, and I apologize for that. I've been waiting for a new HLX of Hiles video. I feel like I just put out one, and I know I didn't because I've been, like, stressed out of my mind these last few weeks. When was the last one? The passage of time lately has been 3 weeks ago? Y'all can wait. Blippo Plus. Oh, it just came out. Yeah, this is something I'd like. A live-action off-cable TV simulator, channel first... Does this turn into analog horror? Oh my god, they got teletext. Oh my god, they... Oh, wow. Tyler just woke up from a nap. What did I miss? What'd you miss? Okay, you missed somebody trying to pass off fake Half-Life 3 concept art. Ugh. System Shock Enhanced Edition on GOG comes with the TV commercial for OG System Shock. That's sick as hell. Is it a game or is it just an FMV thing that you watch? If it's just an FMV thing that you watch... Oh my god. Oh my god. I love that. This is a bit earlier in time than what I try to emulate, right? My show is late 90s, very early, like it's pre 9/11. But this does feel like it's gonna... This feels like it's gonna go analog horror. If it was just, let's make something really realistic, I don't understand how this is a game. How is this a game? That's really cool. Oh my god, why do you have to be so fucking loud? But yeah, the time travel show, we're days away from it, and that's really exciting. What video file do you need to use for VHS tapes these days? I checked the System Shock commercial, and it's an MP4. Yeah, it's just an MP4 in an MKV container. When you're recording off of an analog medium, you're going to need a much higher bitrate than you think, because the artifacting and, well, not artifacting, but the imperfections that exist on an analog medium, you know, tape hiss, or not tape, well, it's more complicated when you're dealing with an analog television signal, which is just, you know, stuff read off of the magnetic tape. It's not the same as film, but it's the same reason why film grain can fuck with bitrate, because the film grain is so detailed that it's like snow in a digital video. So it needs to be much higher bitrate than you think it would need to be. But there's nothing wrong with an MP4 or an MKV. Yeah, that's pretty sick though. I'll take a look at it. All right, still Ashley Amber. Persona 2. I've never played Persona 2, and I probably never will. What headphones do you use? I have the same one. These are Audio-Technica somethings. These are really cheap Audio-Technica headphones from years ago. Have you heard anything about the Story Beats? No, I have not. I know nothing about Blippo Plus or whatever. I literally know zero about the game other than what I just saw on the Steam page. It looks literally right up my alley, though. Audio-Technica products are really good, especially for the price, yeah. He's posted one new video every month since June or July. I think I've posted at least one Half-Life related video every month since August of last year. But I mean, that doesn't mean I'm like, I don't have to stick with that when I'm going through some stuff. You know, I might be able to get something done soon-ish, but it won't be before the end of the month. I'm just, there's too much real shit going on in my life right now to be able to force out an HLX Files video. And I'm not contractually obligated to get anything done this month, so I'm not going to force it, because I'm going through some stuff right now, so. But yeah, I'm not working on an HLX Files video right now. I don't even have an outline for the next one ready. I haven't even started on an outline for the next one. I've got some shit going on in my life. I just got the joke with the HLX Files name. I might be stupid. It's all good, man. Did it take me saying it out loud a couple times for you to be like, oh. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even really had time to play video games very much. The few little bits of video games that I've played is just stuff for the time travel show. Like literally every moment I've had free where I wasn't trying to get rest was or doing housework or, you know, all the family stuff has been working on time travel. So it's like the TV show. It's like the TV show, guys. It's like the TV show, you dummies. Yeah, I apologize. I'm in a crappy mood. I'm in a crappy mood. Shit's happening, and it sucks. But there's nothing you can do. I can't wait for time travel. Once I start my new job, Toad's going to donate. Hell yeah. Oh, I apologize, but that's just how it goes. That's life. Oof. All right. All right, this next song was also donated by Ashley Amber. Yeah, this Blippo plot, like, I don't have time to play it, so I'm not going to buy it right now. But there's so many games I want to, like, really get into. I'll be right back. I got to let Electra in. It's a girl.
Hello, y'all. Alright, let me tell you something. I have been a chef.
All right, hold on. Let me turn this down. Let's pause that for now.
Hi. Hi to everyone who's saying hi to me. I've been a chef since I was approximately 4 years old when I had my Easy Bake Oven. Okay?
Yeah.
So no, I know what I'm talking about in the world of the culinary variety. Was it easy? No, it caught on fire. But I'm a lot better now. And this is what I had from HelloFresh. Okay. Tyler, turn that off.
Void food. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. This is the vegan maple carrot power bowl. Okay, and I've never had couscous before. And that's what I like about this, because it makes you try crap you would never ordinarily try. And it makes you season things that you've had before that you would never season them like that. So, like, for example, the carrots in this meal are cooked with harissa powder and maple syrup. And I was like, ooh, maple syrup? It was so freaking good. But I wouldn't ordinarily eat it that way.
So what should they type if they... Exclamation point HelloFresh. Exclamation point HelloFresh.
What are they saying? You want an exclamation point?
Try again.
You went to exclamation
Try
point?
again.
Explanation point.
Try again.
Chat in the... Okay, what is it?
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh.
In the chat.
In the chat.
Okay. What'll happen if they do that?
Then they can get really good meals.
Read the CTA.
CTAs. Click my link or use my code and get 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. On one item per box with active subscription if you're in the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Free meals applied on discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan.
And do you recommend it?
I do freaking recommend it because... And it's just fun, too.
Yeah. Why?
Because you feel like you're in, like, a master class, but it teaches you how to do everything. Like, I wouldn't ever fry carrots in a pan like that.
Yeah.
Where is it? Like, ever. But it was so good. Do HelloFresh got chicken tendies, though?
No.
I wouldn't think.
I don't think so.
And also, I felt really good after I ate this.
Yeah?
I did. I did some jumping jacks. I did some push-ups, worked on my chest strength. Vegan food can be so much better than people make it out to be. And you know why? Because people don't know how to cook. That's for real. This, you learn how to cook. And it's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I was telling my family about it. And they were like, you got sponsored by HelloFresh?
Kind of. I'm not popular enough to get one of those real big sponsorships.
What do you mean, kinda?
No,
but they're actually jealous because they've tried it before. Like, Destiny's tried it before, and she was like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah, exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat. Trying to hit 5 people to sign up. We've got 1. So let's try and get 4 more. If we hit 5, Electra will do a little dance.
I'll put my feet. I'll show my feet.
Oh no. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, but only if we get 10. I'll show my feet. I'll go paint them right now.
Okay.
No.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't understand. Okay, I understand how someone could have a feet fetish, right? I guess. But to buy it?
There's so many pictures of feet for free on the internet. Tell why don't you tell everybody why your sister thinks I have a fucking foot fetish?
Okay, but you know what? Like, how does that work? Because if you're, like, at home...
That's just, okay.
And your grandpa's, like, little dogs are out, like, on the edge of his recliner. What do you feel? Do you feel, like, a little tingle?
I'm sorry for her, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about her. We've been having a rough month.
Are you apologizing for
I
me?
just said that, like, if we hit it, you'll do a little dance, and you went, I'll show feet. I'll show feet.
I'm sorry for being here. Aww. Me when I'm higher than the clouds. Everyone thinks like my personality, everyone thinks I'm high all the time. I get asked constantly, are you high? Is she high?
Okay, foot freak here. I don't care about my grandfather's feet. You like illustrated animal feet and your partner's feet. Okay.
Okay.
So you're not high?
Yeah, I'm high on life.
Boober, are you high?
I am not high. I just got home from my grandma's. Like, I'm not high.
Like we mentioned earlier, things are really hard right now.
I made cookies for everyone.
This was going to be a cooking stream, but life took over, and now we can't do that. What are
Animals don't have feet. They have
What is
paws.
Oh, God.
And they're really cute.
What is
have beans.
Boober, what is anthro? Furries are anthropomorphic. So, like, humanoid creature type things. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm not real into furries.
You know what, too? This came with hummus, and it had you put lemon juice in the hummus and like thin it out, and it was so good. And usually you'd have to get tahini for that, but tahini's so expensive. But it kind of taught me that you don't have to do that.
Tahini dupe. Tahini dupe.
Tahini dupe.
So Boo Bear, thank you for everybody being here. I know that times are tough, and I know that not everybody can afford to do everything. So I don't want people to feel bad if they can't afford to sign up for something. It's totally cool. We're just
I'm not judging you if you have a foot fetish. I was just wondering if
Is it gonna read the message? Oh, okay. I think it's not gonna. So a guy named 5'4" just donated $50, hoping for the best for both of you. Good luck, and I hope more pleasant times soon. Also, feet fuckers gotta be dedicated to the grind. So to all my feet lovers, thank you for standing 10 toes down on what you love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not judging you. I'm just wondering if, like, people have their feet out. Is it hard for you to ignore? Wait, did that person really just donate to stick up for?
This guy donated $50 to thank all the people who stand 10 toes on business. Oh,
I'm not understanding.
Oh God. That's great, man. That's great. Nah, dude, you know what? You're chill. You're chill. You're chill. I'm not into feet. I don't look.
Wait,
I
but
don't
like,
get it.
How much can you make? Like, what's the market? Is it like the black market?
It's not. It's legal currently. It might not be soon, but it's currently legal.
Okay, but how much do you think I could get? Like, if you've ever bought feet pics, like, how much do you think I could? Not
as much as you think.
Okay, but this is what my feet look like.
Not as much as you think.
I have pretty stubby toes.
Well, now you're underselling yourself.
Well, one of my toes isn't longer than the other. They're pretty uniform.
Can we stop, please? We'll stop. We're going to stop now. When you know Tyler's into feet, but you can't prove it, I swear to God, am not into feet. I'll tell you exactly what I'm into. I will tell you. Like, it's not a good idea for me to tell you.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, but it's not feet.
Okay, wait. It's more socks than feet themselves. I notice feet in public more than someone notices big boobs, but it's not like seeing someone with big boobs turns me on because that's weird and pervy.
That's something someone into feet would say. Boober, am I into feet?
No.
No. Her sister has thought... so I've been with her since we were 14 years old, okay? We're going on 15 years together. And apparently, this entire time, her older sister has thought that I have been like a ride or die foot fetishist.
Because she's...
Like a hardcore foot fetishist this whole time.
Because she saw him massage my feet once.
And she is so fucking...
Why are we still talking about feet, though?
Okay, yeah. Oh, God. I have my things, but they're not feet. Electra knows about them, but they're not feet.
Oh, you know what? I have my things, too. $50 and I'll tell you. Sign up for this and I'll tell you. The human body is beautiful.
I don't know if discussing your kinks...
Dylan!
Oh. Midriff Maniacs. $4 from Dylan. Thanks, Dylan.
Midriff Maniacs. Does that mean you like people in
Boober,
crop tops?
Boober. Let's not sell the information of your kinks for $50. Okay? Let's not do that.
But that's so funny!
It's pretty funny, but let's not do that.
You take life so serious.
No, I just work on the internet and have my entire adult life. I'm telling you, let's not do that.
Okay.
Sell it for $100.
$100.
What's funny is y'all are gonna be so disappointed.
And
It's so vanilla. It's not that big a deal. Go ahead, give us $100, and then immediately demand a refund.
it's not that vanilla. It's not like...
Yeah, $100. Tyler tells us he likes cartoon moms. You got me. You got me.
Keep it PG, folks.
It's funny because HelloFresh is gonna contact me and be like, "That doesn't count. You gotta do another one."
All right. We get 2 more of these. I'll tell you my worst one. My most dramatic. Hand holding? Guys, chill.
What's the code, Boober? How do they sign up?
I don't know. Tell them.
I told you 3 times now.
Exclamation point. HelloFresh in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, Boober, how old are you?
Why? Who's asking?
I'm asking. How old are you?
28.
Yeah.
Tyler, why didn't you invite me to your wedding? Was it because I robbed a bank using a paper cutout of your face?
That was part of it. That was definitely part of it.
Whoa, why didn't we invite them?
Girl, I love my job. I'm very thankful to my audience. But I'm not friends with the majority of my audience, and I don't want to, like, cast aspersions and make people think that I am your friend. I'm an entertainer. I'm here to entertain you. We're not necessarily friends. That parasocial relationship is unhealthy and can cause a lot of problems in my life if it gets kind of toxic, right? Yeah, Gabe Newell was at our wedding ceremony, and he was an asshole the entire time. He genuinely was an asshole the entire... He kept going, boo! Boo! My dad punched him.
Guess what happened with my dad today? I was sitting there, and he was trying to get a fly, and he dropped the fly swatter, and I looked at it, and he picked it up and slapped me with it. And I said, "What the heck?" And he said, "I was looking at your thought process. I was seeing all the things that you were thinking, and you were about to pick that up and hit me with it."
Was he right? Oh, he clocked you? Okay.
And so I got hit first.
All right, can you hit the play button? The bottom middle? Thank you.
Bruh. Are you secretly a fly? No. If you could be any supernatural creature, and I want everyone to type this in the chat, if you're sitting there with this as background noise, I want you to stop what you're doing and put in the chat, if you could be any supernatural creature, what would it be?
Shambler from Quake, Skinwalker, an egg. An egg. You'd be an egg? Your supernatural creature would be a egg?
Egg. A Saiyan? My dad? Tyler McVicker? What is that? That sounds like a swear word. You be a vampire? Would you still love each other if you were a worm? Tails the fox? Or a train? An egg or a train? What kind of egg? Like one that's like an ovum kind of egg, or like a duck egg? Or like crocodile egg? Egg. I got eggs. How you like them eggs?
How do you like them eggs?
Fried or fertilized. The way you move your hips, girl, got me hypnotized. How you like them eggs? Fried or fertilized?
That's a song, guys. It's a good song.
What was the question? The question is, if you could be any supernatural creature, what would it be?
You hit the button again.
Duck egg. This?
Mm-hmm.
Duck egg. They're blue, I think, especially if you paint them. Cool stuff. We had ducks when I was little, and they were not blue. Maybe it's a different kind of duck. I don't know. Okay, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? And I feel very strongly about this one. There's a correct answer. And if you don't get it right...
Yeah, she talks about this a lot, actually.
I've put a lot of thought into this. Healing.
I think she's probably talking about the music.
What? Flight or super speed, teleportation, fast learning, invisibility. Okay, so Noling won. You're the only one who's got it right so far. Because here's my argument. Why do you need to fly if you can teleport? You know? Second of all, why do you need super strength if you can just teleport away from evil? You know what I'm saying? And then there's also just the perks of like, okay, I can go on vacation anywhere for free ever. So, okay, what are all these other? Fast learning? I don't think you can do that with teleportation. But listen, there's way more pros to teleportation than fast learning. Let's just be honest, okay? All superhero teams need a healer. That's true. Healing is good. But you can't heal someone to protect yourself. You know what I mean? I think I would want my superpower to like, okay, Tyler, we're about to get whacked. Put it somewhere else.
Who's gonna whack us?
Is teleportation your kink? That would be a horrible kink to have.
Because you can't ever live that fantasy out.
Teleport in different time, though, or just present time? Okay, that is time travel.
It's different.
Can you bring people with you when you teleport? Yes, as long as you are touching them.
Who made that rule?
Me.
Okay.
GLaDOS enters the chat.
GLaDOS can't teleport. Oh, I guess the portal gun.
I feel like we're having a very intellectual conversation right now.
No, the itch isn't a teleportation kink. It's a testing kink.
You could just get really drunk, and that's basically teleportation, so that could fulfill your kink. Can you teleport objects into other objects or people if you're physical contact with the object? I don't think. I wouldn't think so. But that is a really good point that I guess it's kind of like teleportation if you black out.
Mm-hmm.
But not really. But that's an interesting thought. And I get accused of being high.
I mean, to their credit, you always do seem a little high when you're on camera for some reason.
I think I seem high all the time, pretty much.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you witness me around our living room at night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I had this professor in college, and I used to take life so seriously. I used to be like perfectionist, straight A's, like I'm going to the moon. But now, I had this professor in college who's like, I don't like people that take life too seriously. And you ever like hear something that's not even that like, it's not even like, it shouldn't even be that profound. It shouldn't even hit you like that, but it hit me. I was like, oh my God, he doesn't like me. That wasn't the point. I was just like, I take life way too seriously. Like, what the heck? And then I had a near-death experience, and that's how I am who I am today. I do not take life too seriously because it's just, there's no point.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I take life too seriously a lot. I still got to work on that.
Why do you sound so serious saying, I don't like people that take life so seriously? Because that's how he said it. I don't know. It was the chair of our department. That seems good to take life sometimes serious, no? Yeah, I think taking certain situations seriously is probably
When it calls for it.
a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Most situations we over catastrophize. We over catastrophize everything. You know?
It's true.
Like, oh my gosh, this person in the parking lot just hit my car and scratched it. That happened. And I was like, what a douche. And then that was the end of it.
When did this happen? You mean the orange car?
No. Our current car.
Someone hit our car?
Yeah.
When was this?
In a parking lot, in the grocery store parking lot.
I don't remember. Was I there?
Yeah! Go look outside. My dad says you just need to get a paint pan and cover it up because it's white.
Okay.
Maybe you're drunk or high. If you don't remember that because you were with me.
When someone hit, were we in the car when we got hit?
No, we got out. And they hit us and left.
Oh.
Subscribe to HelloFresh using a code to get 10 free meals and free add-ons for life. You can do exclamation point, not trade, exclamation point, HelloFresh in the chat.
Yep. It's
At
true.
least try it once. I'd try anything once. You know? I would try anything once. I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. Bro, where the hell did you find this girl?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that an insult?
I can't tell.
We should eat. We're gonna eat our HelloFresh. We're gonna eat our HelloFresh and watch True Blood. Have y'all ever seen True Blood? Eat the sunflower seeds on my shirt. It's so funny. This is such like an old lady, like old sweater, that when I'm around older people, they're like, "Did I give you that?" Yes, the vampire show. It's insane. It's so bad that it's good. So bad. So bad that it's good.
Not a fan.
Your dad's girlfriend let you watch that when you were 9?
I mean,
That is straight up porn.
It's porn in certain places, that show, you know. That's wild.
I suppose you're in therapy now.
That's rude.
That's insane. Was that rude? True Blood. I don't think we'll actually watch True Blood. Tyler doesn't like it.
It stresses me out. You watch too much, like, human suffering shows.
That show is not human suffering. Half of the show is sex.
And the other half are people getting killed.
Okay.
There's a whole arc where it's just like, all these people are ripping hearts out of people's chests.
Yeah, Tyler.
And then Lafayette was like kept in a basement dungeon.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Like,
when that happened, I was like, how dare they?
it's just like, good lord. I don't know. I just, I can't handle so much. I can't handle, fictional human suffering when there's already so much of it
Look
happening.
At this. I made this. Okay, you see this? I made it. It's a... I was about to say it's a crouton. What is it? This is not a crouton.
Yeah, it's a crouton.
I was thinking crochet. And then I was thinking this is a crouton. But what is it? It's a coaster. It's a coaster that I crocheted.
Nah, it's a crouton.
But I was going to say it's a crouton.
It's a crouton. That's a crouton. Guys, I made this.
I made a crouton.
It's a crouton.
I've made croutons before.
Guys, tell your mom that my wife made a crouton. They're cleaning floors with apple juice. They're using apple juice as floor cleaner, and my wife crocheted a crouton. Guys, text your mom that my wife crocheted a crouton. Text your mom that my wife crocheted a crouton. And follow for more videos.
Yeah, I kind of...
She made this crouton with HelloFresh.
I kind of quit crocheting. I did it for like on and off for a year, and I was getting pretty good, as you can see. I did a baby blanket for one of my coworkers.
Yep. And she was just like, why do I have migraines? Why am I getting so many migraines?
God.
Why do my hands hurt so bad? And it's because
No, it was the migraines.
crocheting is supposed to be like relaxing and something that you do passively, but that's not how Electra operates. She's like,
I'm all in. Every day.
yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be good at this skill. I was studying it like mathematics. Like, it was... But then I started getting migraines so bad, and I didn't understand why. I was like, oh my god, my head hurts every day. And then I realized it was crocheting, and I have not had a migraine since I stopped. So, keep that in mind if you ever want to crochet a crouton.
If you ever want to crochet a crouton, darling.
Good night, Catersis HPB.
Hip-hipped. Hip-hipped.
That sounds like a disease.
Yo, you got Catersis HPB? You're supposed to get vaccinated for that.
No. HPB. Sounds like HPV.
HPV, yeah. Those old commercials.
Jeff Keighley announces HelloFresh X.
X. That's very serious. What is? The human papilloma virus? Yes, I know that's very serious.
That is very serious.
It can lead to cervical cancer. You should always get tested and vaccinated if you can. It's very serious. Your name sounds like it.
Tyler. I want to eat.
You got lumbago. I got that lumbago. I can't get up. I got that lumbago. I got that lumbago. Can I make a lambda by voiding out my one part of my hand? Yep. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
All right. You sign up for HelloFresh, I'll send you this crouton in the mail.
The next person that signs up for HelloFresh, we're sending you the crouton.
If you want this crouton,
You get a HelloFresh box at a discounted rate, and you get a free handmade crouton. Exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I like? You'll never know.
You like croutons.
A short king.
How dare you?
He always says that I like
short guys?
short men.
Yeah.
Because all of the like crushes I've ever had have been just happened to be short, okay? Like
Yeah.
I think my one crush is like 5'4".
You mean Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you saying that I'm short?
You're not short. But I literally, if you're short, whatever, you know? If you're short, you're short. So.
What about a foot-made crouton? Could you make a crouton with your foot?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It'd be bad.
Am I hurting your leg?
No. Tyler, is Hugo shorter than you? Yes.
I do every day.
Hugo told me I had to play Sekiro.
Oh, I've played that.
I know. I was there.
Yeah.
Hugo told me I had to play Sekiro Shadows Die twice. Because I was like, I haven't played a FromSoft game before. Which one should I play? And he goes, Sekiro.
A foot-made crouton? A futon?
Fuck. Ow.
You're gonna make their ears hurt slamming the table like that.
Did Ghost of Tsushima 2 come out? Oh, she's gone now. I'm alone. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My troubles have all gone. But you gotta have friends.
Alright. I'm hopping off.
Her face blinked into existence.
Y'all have disappointed me this evening.
Yeah, nobody signed up for HelloFresh. We're not making any money.
That's fine.
We're making our base rate, but we're not making anything more? Guys!
I was actually excited about this sponsorship.
Yep, and we're not getting sponsored again.
Well, we did spend most of the stream talking about feet.
Yeah, and we didn't get to do the cooking stream because our family's dealing with a lot of bad shit right now. We had a lot more planned, but life took over. Sorry, not hungry. That's okay.
Imagine HL3, but Alexa shows up in the middle of a G-Man speech.
Dr. Freeman.
Listen,
guys,
you're taking life too serious.
You're taking life too seriously. I'll tell you one of my kinks. I'll tell you what. You beat the combine.
I'll show you my feet.
I'll show you my feet. If you beat the combine, I'll show you my feet.
To be fair, the stream halfway soon it's hard to get us to eat good food.
It's true. It's true.
Deal. Do you think the G-Man would like me?
No.
Why?
No.
Why would the G-Man like me?
Do I think the G-Man would like you?
Look at me.
Ah!
Yeah, would the G-Man like me?
How many people are actually here? 86. Okay. I shall introduce you to my new assistant.
If I was
Hey guys!
If I was the G-Man's assistant.
Hey guys, yeah, so I can pencil you in, but don't take life too seriously. I tell you what. If you defeat the Combine, I'll show you half a boob. Just half. You can pick, but just half of one boob.
Weren't we talking the other day about how, like, Mardi Gras?
We were talking about
and I was
this,
like,
yeah.
I would never show my boobs for plastic beads, but if they were like handmade, artisan, wooden, made from olive wood trees,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh.
I'd show my boobs for those.
Girl, you'd show your boobs for a real good plate of nachos.
No, I wouldn't.
Really good vegan stacked up nachos?
Oh my god, and I always say, kitties.
Oh god, here we go. Here we go with this shit. She's been saying this a lot. You're about to hear a thing that I've been hearing a lot about. Obviously vegan nachos, you ding-dongs.
Okay.
Oh no.
My cat
Oh no.
is really thin.
Oh god.
And there was this one day,
God.
and I think if you have a cat, you can probably relate to this, where it was rubbing her belly, and I accidentally touched one of her nipples, but they're really small. Like, cat nipples are, like, tiny. And I was like, oh my gosh, Kitty, I'm so sorry. I just
Okay,
scratched
time
your
out.
nipple.
We're absolutely not getting paid. Continue.
And I was like, and I was like, Tyler, I just scratched one of her nipples, and that probably hurt. And you're like, oh, I didn't even know, like, they had that unless they had babies or something.
Yeah, had children.
And I said, oh no, she's just part of the little itty bitty kitty. Wait, the little itty bitty kitty. The little itty bitty kitty titty committee.
Yep.
The little itty bitty titty committee.
Nope.
The little itty bitty
Kitty
titty committee.
Yep.
So.
The itty bitty kitty titty committee.
The itty bitty titty kitty committee.
No.
The itty bitty titty kitty.
No. Itty bitty kitty titty committee. Kitty is the third word.
Itty bitty kitty titty committee.
Yep.
So.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Subscribe to HelloFresh and use my code for 10 free meals and free add-ons for life. 1 item per box with active subscription if you're in the U.S. Outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Free meals apply to discount on first box. New subscribers only, varies by plan. Exclamation point HelloFresh in the chat. At the end of the stream, we're going to take a look at the HelloFresh website, see what's on the menu, boys! Subscribe to HelloFresh! Yahoo!
I have an orange
Subscribe
ponytail.
to HelloFresh!
Isn't that off-putting?
You have what?
An orange ponytail.
Why is that off-putting?
I don't know.
Weren't you guys going to cook a pizza on this stream? Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Some shit went down. We can't do it no more. Woo! Wah! Yahoo!
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Are you?
Yeah. I've been eating today
Neither have I.
because I've just been with my family.
Mm-hmm. Do we have something here for you to eat? You know how sometimes you just know that tonight's going to be a Taco Bell night?
No, I don't want Taco Bell. I want to eat real food. Real food.
And what's that going to be?
I don't know.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
God damn, what do you want?
It's not that simple.
You have no idea what you want, do you? But we don't have anything here, so we're gonna have to go out and get something.
Okay, make pizza dough.
I don't want pizza right now.
No, me either. I don't know. Maybe we'll just recreate our HelloFresh.
Do we have carrots? Do we have maple syrup? Do we have hummus and
We basically only have hummus and
carrots?
carrots.
Do we have couscous? No. Yeah, so you can't recreate the HelloFresh, unfortunately. It would be great if we were a frequent subscriber to HelloFresh. Then we would have we'd have easy to make meals all of the time, shipped straight to our door.
Yeah, but I'm hungry right now.
They also have instant made meals and 15-minute quick meals.
I'm signing up.
Well, if you're going to sign up, use my code !HelloFresh in chat. Use the link and sign up and get yourself 10 free meals plus free add-ons for life. That's one item per box with active subscription if you're in the US, which you are.
All right, bye everybody. I'm leaving. Have fun. Have fun with my little whatever you are. Ogre.
You just called me an ogre on stream.
You're not. Ogre's what our cat calls him. And she calls him an ogre because he's very loud, and when he walks past her, he shakes the floor, and so pretty much every time he walks past, she runs away. That's why she calls him an ogre. Look.
Yeah. Especially after today. Yeah.
All right, bye everybody. Wait, I want to make it dramatic.
Don't look at the camera.
I got sucked into the void.
She's gone, guys. Your cat calls him an ogre. When did you hear the cat say this? Does your cat talk often? Yeah, don't get me fucking started on what the cat says. So thanks for putting up with me today, guys. We're just trying to do a couple of corporate sponsorships and raise some money for savings and also to hire an editor. So I appreciate that. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming soon-ish, but we've more than likely got a couple of funerals coming up, and that's not going to be any fun, so... Yeah, life has been hard. Life has been fun. And I don't want to complain too much, but it's just like, you know? What does the fox say? Do you remember that? Do you remember what does the fox say? Do you remember what does the fox say? Do you remember that? All right. So, I guess what we'll do now is we will quickly look at the HelloFresh website, as I am contractually obligated to do. If you've got any questions about anything, I will do my best to answer them. Is HelloFresh not made for single people? The smallest servings per recipe is 2. Yeah, I mean, you can literally just have the meal twice. leftovers, you know? But this week it looks like we got sweet Thai chili burgers. We got sweet Thai style vegan grain salad. We got Tuscan pork fillet. We got saucy pork burrito bowl. We got one pan cheesy chicken and pepper fajita. We got sweet chili beef and garden bean bowl. We got creamy, dreamy potato mushroom soup. That sounds good. You got garlic herb butter based scallops. You got sizzling shrimp bowl with spicy mayo. You got warm steak, kale, and sweet potato salad. You got pan seared sweet soy glazed pork. You got pecan crusted salmon. You got Palermo prosciutto. Boo Bear's back from the void. Oh, she's scared. Hi, kitty. Hi, baby.
My cat is
Hi, baby.
my cat is semi-feral,
Hi, baby.
so she's scared of basically everything but me.
You see, she just called me an ogre just then.
She's not this fat. She only looks fat because she's crumpled up. What do they think of her? Do they think she's pretty?
Oh, the void grabbed her. All right, we got Palermo prosciutto and chicken penne. We got creamy tomato soup with pork sausage. We got prep and bake cheesy tomato ravioli. We got honey thyme pork fillet. We got vegan Southwest black bean stuffed pepper. We got banh mi style turkey meatball bowl. We got prep and bake pearl pasta with pork sausage. We got chicken sausage and spaghetti ricotta ravioli. We got seared salmon with lemon Dijon sauce. We got sizzling garlic herb butter steak. We got butter. We got butter basted steak and scallion gremolata. I wish I could get your HelloFresh promo. I'm too depressed to cook, and I live rurally to get the service. Maybe prioritize sponsors that aren't geolocation specific. Yeah, sponsors come to me. I don't go to sponsors. I take what I can get in the current economic climate. Tex-Mex beef and bell pepper grain bowl. Bacon and mushroom risotto. Chicken and bacon ranch pasta bake. Spinach caprese salad. Sweet chili chicken and rice bar. Beef ragu zucchini lasagna, homemade salami and mozz focaccia pizza, grilled ham and Swiss sandwich bar, chicken and Dijon sauce, creamy chive chicken, sweet soy honey chicken, cranberry thyme chicken, fully loaded pork taquitos, barbecue pineapple flatbread, white cheddar crunch burger, cheddar crusted chicken, lemony spaghetti with Brussels sprouts. There's a lot more than I expected. We're only halfway done. Holy shit, these menus are long. Sweet chili turkey lettuce wraps. Smoky brown sugar chicken salad, chicken sausage rigatoni. That sounds delish. One pan pork stir-fry tacos. That also sounds good. Cheesy black bean bacon burrito. And then we got some ready-made meals. Are you ready for the ready-made meals? Let's get some claps. Let's get some claps in the chat for the ready-made meals. Let's get some claps in the chat for the ready-made meals. Let's get some claps in the chat for the ready-made meals. Let's get some claps in the chat for the ready-made meals. Let's get some claps in the chat for the ready-made meals. Alfredo truffle cavatappi, butter chicken with rice, tomatillo pulled pork with rice, farfalle charred corn chicken, Indian-inspired chicken with turmeric rice, sweet sesame udon with chicken and red something, Southwest-style chipotle mac and cheese. How about that? Cheesy pulled pork and pepper pasta, coconut curry tofu with bok choy, unstuffed peppers with ground turkey, walnut-crusted salmon, steamed Cantonese-style barramundi, roasted tilapia with garlic scallion oil, soy glazed chicken and scallion broccoli, sweet and spicy shrimp lo mein, Cajun-style blackened tilapia, turmeric salmon and miso butter noodles, herbed chicken with roasted asparagus, southern-style bacony shrimp over grits, chicken saltimbocca with truffle risotto, chicken thyme with green bean couscous, Thai sweet potato and edamame grain bowls, Spanish-style chimichurri butter ribeye, chicken tabbouleh bowl, miso butter mushroom lo mein, warm Brussels sprouts and carrot grain bowls, fried chicken BLT sandwiches, cacio e pepe, leek and cannellini soup, lemony brown buttered pork chops, chicken and creamy mushroom bacon sauce, tangy tamarind pork meatballs, Spice Market lentil burgers. Holy shit. Chicken and white bean salad, tomato braised chicken and parsnip stew, sweet soy glazed chicken tacos, prep and bake chicken marbella, spicy buffalo fried chicken wraps, smashed Greek hero tacos with tzatziki, chimichurri organic chicken grain bowls, roasted half chicken with pear and thyme. We're almost there. One pan sticky miso ginger salmon, chicken sandos and brown sugar bacon jam, pulled mushroom taco board, crispy cheddar chicken, and Tuscan spiced chicken. Can you fucking believe how many menu options? Exclamation point. Hello Fresh in the chat. I get a kickback if you sign up. And yeah, we'll be, Electra will tell you about her kinks if we get a couple signups, I guess. That's right. We've got 5 more minutes of the stream, so ask me a couple questions about the Half-Lives if you want. Oof. Do I think Barney pulls? Like does Barney having sex? Does Barney get laid? If Barney wanted to, but I could see Barney not really being too concerned with sex given the circumstances of the world he lives in. Maybe not, you know? I don't know. That's a good question. Does Barney have sex? Let's go around the room. Does Barney have sex? Barney Calhoun, is that man fucking? I don't know. It could be. Barney cares more about having a good beer. It's true. That is the vibe. Is HLX still taking place in the Arctic or whatnot? So I don't answer story questions. So I'm going to have to pass on that one. He might schwang. I'll keep it a buck. He might schwang. He might schwang. I'll keep it a buck. But yeah, I stay away from possible story spoilers and stuff, which is why I'm entirely comfortable showing the fucking fake ass art. Oof. Yeah, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this like new Facebook AI thing? This like entirely AI based app thing. Good Lord. Like they've created a new TikTok type app, but all of the content, all the video content on it is AI generated from their own video model. Dog shit, bro. Dog shit, bro. Talent agents circle AI actress Tilly Northwood as studio quietly embraces AI technology. AI actress, that's bait. I see, that's the thing about AI. It's not that good yet. Guys, it's not that good yet. You guys are putting way too much stock in the capability of artificial intelligence. It's not that good yet. Like, all of the people claiming it's the end times and all the people that are like really up in arms about every single thing that's happening with artificial intelligence, and some of it is shit, and it is corporations just trying to, like, you know, make as much money as possible by removing as many human elements as possible. It's not that good yet. It looks like dog shit. All AI video looks awful. It looks terrible. I can immediately, no matter like how good or whatever, I can immediately tell if an image is AI generated. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but like billboards around the United States, especially in the Midwest, full of AI. And it's so fucking obvious. It's so obvious. The bubble's going to burst. We've plateaued. There is a horizon line based on our current understanding and dynamics of AI, the neural net machine learning processes. And given our current understanding, no matter how much you scale up your compute, it doesn't matter. You're always going to run into this line. People are pushing it as much as humanly possible because they need these investments to return, and they're not going to. These companies are insanely overvalued, and although there are certain workflows where AI is usable, I use AI in certain aspects as well, but not like in any way where it's generating content for me. At best, AI is helping me word emails better to negotiate better deals on sponsors. That is literally all I use it for. Is, hey, can you help me write this email to better negotiate a price for a sponsor? That's worked out, but that's it. That's literally all I can use it for. I tried as an experiment once to like try to get it to write a script for me. It was so fucking bad, guys. Like, it was so bad. And I'm not talking about the time I like made a video to like laugh at, right? Genuinely, I outlined for the history of Half-Life 3. I wanted to see if I could save some time because I knew it was taking a really long time. I made a point-by-point outline of every single detail. And so I just gave it to 3 different AI models. I think it was ChatGPT 4.0. It was Claude something, Anthropic's thing, and then it was Gemini. Genuinely, all 3 of them were unusable because it was like 30% just made up bullshit. I will tell you the 2 use cases in my workflow where AI is genuinely a usable tool, and neither of them are generating anything. It's just, hey, I wrote this email to try and negotiate a price for a sponsor. Can you clean it up? That's it. Or, and this is the one case where it does seem to work okay, and even then it still fucks up. If you have a scanned image with text on it, instead of having to type out that text, I just put it like, just go, hey, can you write this out for me? And that works sometimes. So during the development of the Half-Life 3 documentary, there are multiple points in the video where I'm referencing a magazine, right? So I took the magazine scans and said, hey, can you just transpose this to text so I can put it in my script? And it did do that, but then it just made shit up. I kid you not. At first, during the first recording of that documentary, didn't check. And I started recording this quote from Gabe Newell from a magazine, and they start talking about how they've replaced health kits with regenerating health, and I immediately was like, wait, what? And I check, that's not in the magazine. The AI was, all I asked it to do was read the text off this image and print it out so I can just copy paste it directly. I know if I was on like an iPad or something, I could probably just do that by highlighting the text, and it can do that. And I know you don't need to use AI for that, but I tried to just, right there. I was just going to try. It's like, can you do it? And I thought it could do it, and it can't. I thought it could do it, and it did some of it, but it can't. It just makes shit up. I get so frustrated with people that get so like, the end of the world is coming and it's being driven by artificial intelligence. No, AI is terror. It is not good enough to end the world. It's people. It's greed. AI is not good enough to do anything at all interesting. At best, you can write some decent sounding shitpost songs about cum. It's like, in my opinion, I think these companies want people to get outraged because that outrage legitimizes the technology more than it deserves. Does that make sense? There's this conspiracy in the back of my mind, this voice that's just being like, I think the AI companies are slightly pushing for the anti-AI sentiment because the anti-AI sentiment, to an extent, legitimizes the software more so than it deserves. And I don't support AI taking over jobs or being, I think the training models need to be legislated. I think the American government's dropping the ball on that because they want to win some invisible arms race with China that won't exist in a year. I think the bubble is genuinely about to burst. And I think 95% of all companies that market themselves of AI won't exist in 5 years. I think every single major AI company is overvalued to hell and back. And I think that the AI data centers are going to be such a waste in 5 years. But yes, it sucks that, all this shit. I think there are, unlike something like NFTs or crypto, there are genuine use cases for machine learning artificial intelligence. Stem separation for audio restoration genuinely works. Incredible technology. I love it. But it's not generative AI. It's genuinely just pattern recognition neural net stuff. So stem separation, that's where you put in a piece of audio, like an old recording, and it can go, here's all the drums, here's the guitar parts, here's the vocals, here's the background vocals, here's the saxophone part, here's the piano part. Each is separate things. I love that. That's great. Not generative AI. That's not generative. And I also like using the music generation tools as a shitpost generator, but it's like, even with all the improvements that it's made, it's not good enough to not be noticeable. It's so uncanny even now. I like making the song where they sing about it's Left 4 Dead, but everybody be fucking. But the whole time I'm listening to it, it doesn't sound like a song. It sounds like a computer trying to, like an alien trying to emulate human song. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Part of me is like, do the AI companies want people to get outraged and get scared over AI? Because that then makes AI appear more powerful than it is. Does that make sense? I could be very wrong, but like, it's just shit. Like, literally all of it is boring nonsensical shit. It did kind of ruin the job market. Yeah, well, yeah, it did. I think what's going to end up happening is there's going to be a massive need for correcting the shit that's occurred with AI. Because it's like, oh, it can do all these things. Flash forward 6 months to a year, everything that AI has had a hand in has failed in some capacity. And the code that it writes is not factored well. It's insecure. It's going to show a lot of flaws. And so you're going to have high-profile failures that will delegitimize the technology. And you can argue it's like, well, you just got to train it better. It's got to be better. GPT-6 is going to be crazy. GPT-7 is going to be crazy. And it's like, no, it's not. There is the horizon. There's this horizon line that you can't train past given our current paradigm. You have to completely reinvent the wheel in artificial intelligence if you really want to be able to create something that like borders on AGI, which is impossible. That's a fucking myth given our current understanding of the paradigm, our current ability to compute. It doesn't exist. It's just marketing nonsense so that these people can steal from their investors. It's nonsense. And then there's also the whole idea of AI is only capable of creating things based on past work of humans, right? Once you ask it a question that it hasn't been trained for, it's just going to make up an answer that doesn't actually work. So like imagine that like a new artist comes out tomorrow that's like genuinely new and interesting and creative. AI would not have been able to create that thing. Only after the person comes up with this new idea can the AI then steal it and learn it and then copy it through pattern recognition. But we're all living in this we're all like these, like we're meant, like they want us to think that it's like, well, it's the future of music. And it's like, no, it's just going to regurgitate patterns that it knows from things that it shouldn't have the rights to learn from. But whatever. The way I think about it is like, imagine if the AI was trained up until right before 100 gecs. Would AI have come up with 100 gecs on its own? No, not at all. If you were to have, before Hyperpop, if you have told it to create Hyperpop, it would have just given you a fast Katy Perry song. It's good at reading large amounts of data and regurgitating it. It's good at finding patterns. It's good at very small sections of things. People putting all of their eggs in that basket are only being done because they've made these billion dollar investments and they don't want to tell themselves that they fucked up because they fell for hype. And it's just because everybody wants to be on the forefront of the next big tech thing. But it's like, guys, there is no next big tech thing anymore. You ruined it. If there was a cool actual next big tech thing, it would be too disruptive for the major corporations that currently exist that can only continue churning out higher profits if they maintain something that looks like the status quo. If you genuinely invented something that was paradigm shifting, in reality, it would be quashed and quieted and bought out and buried. It doesn't exist. AI is dumb. It doesn't think for itself. It's just pattern recognition. It's just fucking predictive text, but like turned up to 1,000 because you have like 18, deforestation bullshit. Like that was. I've been so fed up with AI lately. Like, yeah. It's a tool. It's not a replacement. Bada bing, bada boom. Until investors realize that they're not going to see a return on their investment, it's going to be forced down our throats as much as humanly possible. But there will be a point where the bubble bursts and you won't be hearing about it as much. Like, when's the last time you heard about NFTs, That's just my 2 cents on it. Nobody asked. I don't know why I started ranting about that. But I did. So there you go. Hello, hi. Hi. Yeah, I don't know. The world's scary. What are you gonna do? I think that's why I'm so dead set on making the time travel show. Because it's like it's the escapism that people want. Or it's like I feel like it's like filling a need that I feel like people aren't aware is there. It might be too hoity-toity to properly talk about it, but like I feel like there is a value in really immersive interactive media that truly allows somebody to escape to a different time, at least for like a little bit, like a few hours every week. And the interactive elements that exist within the show itself I think are the biggest draw, in my opinion. Would I buy Half-Life themed Magic the Gathering cards? I mean, yeah, for work, but I wouldn't. If it was like, if I wasn't me, like if I didn't do this for a job, probably not. Do I think the AI in Black Mesa is the same as today's? Um, what AI existed in Black Mesa? GLaDOS, no. GLaDOS is sentient. Yeah, GLaDOS is actual AGI that's based on a brain scan of a real human being. We do not have the capability of doing that. GLaDOS is just a person. Like, GLaDOS is on in my head on the same level as somebody like Data, who is just a whole ass person. Do I think one day, really far into the future, technology like that could be possible? Maybe. But we are not. We are at Atari 2600 days trying to hype up our technology like we're able to produce the PlayStation 10. Is that immortality? No, because it's not your consciousness. It's a copy of your consciousness meant to emulate it. I am aware of the Soma thing. It's not cut paste, it's copy paste. It's an emulation of consciousness. It's not true consciousness. It's an argument to have, but like whatever it is that's driving this, if you were to, scan the brain and you're able to like FPGA up, like you're able to like create an FPGA emulated core of my brain. It's like, yeah, that's me, but it's not me. Right? It's a copy. It's not, I'm still in here. I'm still this brain. If you wanted true immortality, you'd have to put the actual brain matter somewhere else. A copy of it isn't immediately going to somehow take my soul and put it somewhere else. I still am here. And if I die, I'm dead. That's just a copy. Somebody's going to have an existential crisis. But this was some shit I was like thinking hard about when I was like 14. It's crazy because what's the difference between emulation as if we're not emulating something? Well, again, so, okay, it's the difference between the inside and the outside. As far as the outside is concerned, yes, I'm still here. If you were to fully copy me, right? But as far as I'm concerned, I'm dead. I'm not here anymore. Right? So I both die and I live on. Exactly. It's like, okay, Johnny Silverhand got put into the engram. Does that mean that Johnny Silverhand like went to sleep with Saburo Arasaka looking at him and then woke up in V's head? No. He died. And you're talking to an exact copy. Right? It's not the same person. Whatever energy or chemicals or whatever is back here that is driving all of this does not survive. It will be driven by something else, right? So whoever, and this is the conversation of like, do you separate consciousness and person? Does whatever is driving, the thing that is driving this is beholden to the body, and the brain is part of the body, and me, Tyler McVicker, is the brain. But the brain is not me. I am just in the body that contains the brain. And if you copy the brain and put that copy into something else that's able to fully emulate that properly, whatever is alive in here is not also going to be alive over there. So that's not immortality. You're still gonna die. That's just philosophical identity theory. I didn't go to school for philosophy. I was a very panicked child. HelloFresh is great. Exclamation point HelloFresh. Thanks for HelloFresh for sponsoring this stream. Thanks for everybody that came out. I'm hungry. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Peace and air grease. Talking about the overhyping of AI and the possibility of immortality. Yeah. In order to properly be immortal, you have to keep this meat sack alive forever, and that's not possible. Decay occurs. I will not live forever. My memory will not live on. Buy HelloFresh. Yeah, well, I'm going to make the most of it while I'm here. So, forever long or short that ends up being, which is not entirely within my control. Yeah, okay. Last thing. It's the same conversation as when a person in Star Trek uses the transporter. Is that still you? Or is that just a copy of you? I don't know. It's kind of like what Soma's about, yeah. Which isn't a great game, but it told a good story. Yeah, peace and hair grease, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Adios.